So in the past few years, Uber drivers have tried to shift from the small cars to the bigger cars. And this is due to some behaviors around the small cars and also the earnings. Most drivers believe that the 7-seaters will make more money than the smaller cars, the Uber chap classes, the kadudus. Now, here comes how this system works. Most drivers feel like going for the bigger car, and you are already an Uber driver, you understand the challenges on both sides. But the challenges on the bigger cars is different from the challenges on the smaller cars. The bigger cars needs more professionalism, number one. More professionalism. You have to be professional, you have to be friendly, because in these cars they have a lot of corporate clients, and even sometimes you can even carry the bolt, the partners, the owners of the company and all that. So if you still have your behaviors, your kadudu behaviors, at some point you will not like it. This class always carry entrepreneurs, a lot of people, and also this class always depends on some offline rides. So if you don't have your own offline rides, you will find them through your behavior, through your professionalism. That's when someone will tell you that because their clients, these cars, they are not too many. The Uber X are not too many. So some of their clients, they suffer to get a ride. So if they find a good driver and a professional driver, they will always take your number so that they will call you next time offline. And that's how you meet your offline customers within this Uber XL business. Now, problem comes when you are a driver who is still having a mentality of a small cars, and because in the ghettos, it is not easy to get a ride with these cars. These are people who understand. Most of these clients on Uber XL, they are those clients who understand everything about the app. In fact, they have used those apps. At some point, you realize that some of these clients, they got their account. They opened their account abroad. This guy, first account opening, the first day he downloaded Uber app or even Bolt app, it was in London or even anywhere around the UK, and he has come to Kenya with it. So these are people who are well informed. They understand even how the map works, how this business works, and even they are very punctual. They are disciplined. So if you are on your side as a driver, you are not disciplined enough, they will not accept your nonsense. They will not understand anything apart from professionalism, because they have dealt with many Uber drivers. They have dealt with many drivers. They have completed a lot of rides, and they have had this app for maybe even more than 10 years. So for someone like that, if you mess around with that person, he will mess you as a driver. And that is something you should know while going for an Uber XL. Also, something you should understand with Uber XL is that most of the time you will be running without a client. Because you will drop in Thika, but you are going back to airport. Because in Thika you will not get a ride. Compared to these ones, the rides are everywhere. Even in Kenol, in Machakos you can get a ride, but with XL it is very, very limited, and now you have to use your own mind. So some of the things you should know about this class, Uber XL: you are dealing with professionals who understands what they are doing. They understand even that Uber at some point more than you do. Also understand that you have a bigger engine, you have a bigger car, not kadudu. And also you have to work within. Most drivers, they always go to these cars, this class, like the way they used to do on these small cars. Being that you know the road, you know everything about Uber, how to start a ride, how to accept a ride, and how to behave. At some point, does not mean that you understand the business on Excel. Excel is something very different. Excel is a very different class, and you have to go there to learn. And also reduce your bitterness, because Excel does not cater for that. Their clients are so professional. So if you go there with your behaviors, the behaviors that you have adapted from the Kadudus, at some point, Excel might mess you big time. These are people who are professional and they understand themselves. They understand why they have requested. And also they understand the value, the good service. They know what good service looks like. So you cannot manipulate them. They understand the app. You cannot even lie to them that I'm just two meters away and you are 2 kilometers, because they understand even the Google map very well. These are people who have used these apps for long. So if you are going for an Excel, some of the things must change. Your behaviors, how you deal with your clients, how you drive. I've told you these are professionals. They understand what good service looks like. And also fuel the car. With these Kadudus, most people, they always fuel 500 after long distance. Some of these clients on Uber XL, while going to the airport, he will tell you to use expressway, because money is not their problem. They are ready to pay. But with your problems of petrol or anything, you have not fueled the car, you don't have enough fuel, that already counts as you are unprofessional. So these are some of the things that you should know. Fuel your car. If you cannot fuel 2,000 and more on an Excel car, on a Noah, Esquire, Serena and all those, Mazda Supremacy, these are the cars that fit in this class. If you cannot fuel your car well, that to an extent, once you pick a ride, that's when you are going to a petrol station, these clients, they feel that you are unprofessional. Most of them are good people. They are even silent. They don't care, but they always study you very well at a close range. As a driver, if you know you still have some unknown behaviors, please be told you will not like it around Uber XL. Some of the behaviors must change. You have to change your behaviors. You have to change your driving style. Even fighting on the road, you are just driving like a madman. That one is already, even if you complain, the matatu is coming and you are trying to force yourself, that is something they will not accept. Most of Excel customers will not accept that. They count that as unprofessional. You lying that you are too close and you are too far, these clients, they see you on the Google and they know how to use Google because they have used these apps for more years. So that one will be counted as unprofessionalism. You are unprofessional. Also helping. If you are not ready to help a client, please. These clients, they always have bigger luggages and they expect you to support them and help them prepare the boot, prepare the space, always professional and all that. These are the things that make an Excel driver, and you must always change as you go there. If you are changing from Kadudu to Excel, make sure you change these things. Always have a spare tires. Your car should be always clean. Clean. These customers, they even understand what a clean car looks like. They know many things because they even own cars. They own cars. They know everything about cars, about drivers. They have dealt with many drivers. So if you are going to this business, please, if you are going for an Uber XL, understand everything and get everything right, or else you will fail very badly. Go there as someone who is going to learn. If it is your first time, go there as someone who is going to learn. Change some of the behaviors that you can change even before understanding the business. Like this one of fighting on the road. You are just forcing yourself in front of a matatu. The Uber XL customers will not accept because they don't know what Nganya means. They just want things to flow according to the law. They want things to go. They are not. Most of them, they are not in a hurry. And if they are in a hurry, they will always use expressway. And at some point, they want you to have a paid ETC already. You pay your expressway duties before. So once you arrive, they will just compensate you. These are some of the things you must know with Excel cars. Hello guys, please subscribe to our channel, give us a like, leave us a comment, and also tell us what you think about our content, and see you on the next one. Thank you.